Okay, today I'm going to demonstrate to you how to properly tie a necktie. The necktie has been around for a long time in our society, well, in the world, period. The early Egyptians would tie things around the necks and wear ornaments hanging in front of them to show their status of how important they were. That was probably the first form of the necktie. King Louis, the French King Louis the 14th, is probably the most well-known supporter, or the person who first brought out the necktie to the world after he saw how the Croatians, after the 30 Years' War, he saw the way the Croatians wore ornaments that hung from their neck. He was the first one to start it. In 1924, Jesse Langsford was the person who invented the necktie as we see it now. He cut the 45-degree angle and sewed it into three parts, and he sold his patent all around the world. When I first learned about the tie, my father told me how important it was to look good. The tie represents, in today's society, that you're somebody important. I would say it's a status symbol, and it's part of the business attire that someone will wear. If you're going to go on an interview, or if you're going to look important, you're going to have a tie, to make sure that you look your best. Now, Deion Sanders says that when you look good, you feel good, and when you feel good, you work good, and when you work good, they pay good. So it's all about how you feel. That's why the tie is important in our apparel. Now, there's plenty of ways. You have clip-on ties and bow ties, but the necktie, there is a proper way that you must tie a necktie, and it goes on. You must have a button-up shirt with a collar. I mean, you could just tie it around your neck, but that wouldn't be correct. I'm going to show you properly. First thing is you're going to pull your collar up. Make sure your collar is up this way. And my father would say you want to get each end and make sure that you got an equal length on both sides. Take the tie, sit it around your neck so. Make sure that's length. We got it right there. Okay. The next part, the most important part, is the X. You want to cross it and make sure that you have your X right there. Now, your front end is the wider end. Now, there are skinny ties where they're the equal side, but for most ties, the well-known necktie that you're going to wear in the business apparel, it's going to have the fat end and the skinny end. You're going to put the skinny end under the fat end when you're making your X. Then you're going to grab it like so. It depends on how long you want your tie. You want to make sure you don't do what I just did, where you mix it up and curl it. Let's make sure that we get it right. That happens a lot where you twist it, you got to do it over and over again. So we're going to form our X, make sure that some of us like longer ties, some of us like shorter ties. I try to say mid-length, about right here. That way you're looking like your X is so. Alright, your next move is the wraparound. Very important. You're going to grab, put your two fingers right there, come here, and wrap around. Alright. Now this is the forming of your knot. It's very important. You want to try to keep that flat and even. Now, you're going to make sure that everything is straight. You're going to pull across this way. We're looking good. We're looking good. Good. Now, to form our knot, we're going to come under. Between our X, this is important, to pull through. Pull your end as such. Got your fat end like that. Alright. Now, you want to make sure you don't wrinkle or twist or anything in there. Experienced tiers know to keep this finger in there to make sure your hole is wide enough to slide in. You want to go down like so, down like so. As I pull through, that's our knot. Make sure your knot is full. You want to pull this tight to get this down here. Then our skinny end pulls it close to our neck. Now, some cases, you want to keep it as even as possible. Make sure so, and make sure everything is correct. Like this down. And we pull like this, and there you have the tie. You have the tie. That's how we do it. We stick our back end in here like this, and you have your tie. Now you look good. Now you feel good. You're gonna work good, and you're gonna get paid good. That's how we're gonna do. Let's do it. Let's do it all over again one more time to make sure that we got it. Make sure I'm gonna pull it all off again. We're gonna do it pretty much quicker so you guys can get it if I can untangle myself here. Some of us tie not so good that we tie ourselves up like me. Getting out of the knot is as difficult as getting in it. You know what I'm saying? I've done a couple of things. Don't let that fool you. I'm very good tie. Don't let that fool you. All right. I'm gonna pull it up like so for our demonstration one more time. And across, under, around, to pull through. Make sure we pull through right there. Want to hold in like such. Pull like this. Make sure our knot is looking very nice. Pull tight. Pull up. And we're ready to go. Hold our collar down. And we're off to the races. And that is how you fix your collar. Make sure that's important. Make sure your collar is straight. Usually that's what husbands have wives for. But that, and we're good to go.